in 1952 I was made redundant and I went working for another firm as a fitter. And then after 2 years, Bamlett Thirsk offered me my old job back and full-time employment if I'd go, and I went. 12 months later, I was redundant again. I went to another place to work and I got dermatitis in my hands, and it finished me. And they said, find something clean to do. Well, I was just 38, but nobody wanted me. I had no experience. And I was working for a man sawing timber and looking after his pigs and his chickens. And my mother-in-law saw an advert. Wanted an honest person, keen on a sales career, box number. And I applied. And when a fortnight later the letter came back, my wife opened the letter, she thought, he'll never take this. But I did. Because I had asked God to close every door but the right door. And so I became a brush salesman. And for 25 years, I sold brushes, mops and polishes for better. And many times during that time was I able to get a word in to God, and people got to know what I was. And I had characters who used to say, always look forward to you coming. I can talk to you. Can't talk to anybody else like I talk to you. They laugh at me. And so it was. I was able, in a humble way, to minister to people. Just my father before me had ministered. He was a great visitor, a greater visitor than I am. And in his spare time, and he had plenty of it, he used to go visiting the sick. And he would visit his workmates, especially if he thought they were going to die, and talk about spiritual things. And one day he went to visit a workmate, and the wife met him at the door, and she said, oh yes, she said, you are the man that goes behind this furnace to pray, aren't you? He didn't know anybody had seen him, but that man had seen him and gone home and told his wife, who was a backslider. And that woman was, after her husband's death, was restored into the Christian fellowship. You see, we never know what our witness, humble though it is, God uses. So this is my story. And I take the words of the great Apostle Paul to close. And that is this. Having received help of God, I continue unto this day. I'm nothing. What I am and what I've been able to do is what God has done through me. And to him be the honor, the praise, and the glory.